Hi, VN explains here. Today I'm going to explain 2022 American film called The Passenger. Spoilers ahead, watch out and take care. The film story begins on a road near a jungle, where we see a couple. There, they were taking a rest when they noticed a girl walking toward them. She looked dreadful, and she had blood all over her body. They begin to run after seeing her, and the man decides that he'll approach her, because he believes that she might need some help. His wife was forbidding him, but he doesn't listen to anything and the girl kills them. Later, the scene shifts to a man who is a driver and takes people on the trip in his van. In this manner, he was going to take his passengers and he picks up a lady first. Later, he leaves from there and the driver was too chatty, he talks excessively. The lady doesn't like this and while ignoring him, she puts earphones in her ears. Moving further, the driver picks up his other passengers who were a mother and a daughter. They were having a problem with his van that seemed quite old. The driver tells them, "Don't you worry, it is my favorite van, and you won't have any trouble in this." Later, he begins to keep their luggage in his van. When both mother and the daughter were seated in the van, they were fighting for their seat, because both of them don't have a healthy relationship. Later, the driver seated the daughter of the lady named Marta in the front seat, so they don't have any trouble with each other. Later, they move further and the driver offers a cigarette to Marta on the way, but she denies, and here, we notice half of Marta's face was burnt. He tells her, "Your half face might have burnt when you tried the cigarette for the first time." Marta's mother doesn't like this and she stops the driver. There was a glass placed on the back seat of the driver. Marta's mom inquires about this. He tells her that I've placed this. I therefore cannot get the infection from the people sitting back. Additionally, he adds with a smile that the woman seated back might be a threat to me. Marta's mother gets furious over this. Well, they keep on their journey while conversing. A car confronts the van and the driver abuses the car driver a lot. Marta's mother stops him and advises him not to do this, because you've ladies with you, but the driver doesn't listen to anything. The other lady also stops him. And after moving further, the lady notices that the driver has changed the route. When both the ladies ask him why you've changed the route, he tells them that because many other taxis pass from that road, so I've changed the route. As they moved on, there was darkness all around. The driver witnesses something outside. After exiting the van, when he goes out to check, he sees a creature outside and a spaceship as well. The creature might be an alien. Marta touches the creature, and something inside the creature entered her finger after emerging from the creature. But Marta's mother takes her from there. They begin to reach their destination after being seated back in the van. After sitting in the van, Marta's mother learns about the other lady, that she is wearing a wig, and she tells her that she has a disease and, because of this, she doesn't have hair. Marta's mother tells the lady that her husband used to drink excessively. Because of this, he had a car accident, and for this reason, Marta has these face scars, because Marta was with him when that accident occurred. While they were moving further, Marta feels something terrible in her finger. Her eye color also changed and the driver was also noticing this. When Marta's mother calls her daughter and tries to talk to her, but she wasn't responding to anything, and during this all, the driver deviates. During this deviation, he hits a girl. Regardless of this, he doesn't stop the van. The other lady tells him that you've killed a girl, go and check the girl. She might be alive, and he stops the van on the insist of that lady. Now they exit the van and approach the girl. Her face was dreadful, but she was still alive. The driver calls on the emergency number, but his phone suddenly turned hot. For this reason, he throws his phone down. The lady in the driver's van asks him to take her to the hospital. The driver doesn't have any other way. For this reason, they all take the girl to their van. On the other hand, Marta was also experiencing strange things. Something like a creature was emerging from her finger. Now, they take their van from there. Meanwhile, the girl restores her senses on the way. After holding the lady, she places something sticky in her mouth. We learn from this that neither she died nor was she an ordinary person. She was a monster who was infected with a virus. Now, the sticky thing she's put in the lady's mouth. She attacks Marta's mother, who calls the driver and her daughter. Because of the loud music in the van, glass was also placed. For this reason, the driver and Marta don't hear any sound. When she holds the woman's face in order to save her, she gets her skin in her hands, and she tosses the skin on the glass. As a result, Marta and the driver turn back. He stops his van and checks. He brings Marta's mother out, whereas, the other lady who's transformed into a monster. He was quite shocked to see the condition of that lady. He attacks the monster lady with a guitar and he has locked the lady into the van. The driver tells Marta and her mother that now they've to go ahead alone. Meanwhile, the monster lady has also come out of the car. The mother and the daughter walk towards the forest way. Meanwhile, her finger feels something terrible and she screams. The woman monster approaches them when she hears her voice. On the other side, the driver hides after climbing on a tree. Marta's mother tells her to go and I'll face the monster. Otherwise, she'll kill both of us. She goes from the by listening to her mom. Moving ahead, she finds the driver and both flee by taking the van. Marta listens to her mother scream. She wants to save her mother, but the monster has attacked her mother. For this reason, Marta couldn't save her mother. After traveling further, their van runs out of fuel. They manage in pushing their van toward the station in some way. Meanwhile, the driver discovers that his van's fuel is leaking. He repairs it, but there was no one at the gas station. Someone has to go to take the petrol. So the driver asks Marta to stay in the van and goes to take the petrol. During this, the monster arrives at the gas station. This monster was no one else but Marta's mother. She has also become a monster. The lady monster has also infected them. She kills the man at the gas station. Later, the driver arrives there, and after filling the van with fuel, they leave. Now, they were a bit relaxed because they believe now their problems have been resolved. However, the monster doesn't let them relax. The monster was on their van and it starts raining on the way. The driver also learns about the monster, and he applied the brake of his van. He tosses the monster down. He makes several attempts to kill the monster. With his van, the driver was attacking the monster. As his condition worsens, he asks Marta for water. The driver stops the van on the way, and Marta exits the van to bring water. The monster enters the van in the meantime. She grabs the driver's neck with her long tongue. Meanwhile, Marta comes and she saves the driver. The monster attacks Marta as well, and the driver saves her. He takes his van from there, but the monster hasn't stopped chasing them. The driver hits the van with the tree after moving ahead. As a result, the van turns, and the monster attacks again. The driver calls the monster to him. When the monster approaches the driver, Marta kills her with a weapon. The scene shifts, and it turned morning. Surprisingly, there was no one. Marta finds that sticky object when she goes into the washroom. The sticky object that we've seen was emerging from the lady monster. The driver was drinking outside, and many people come there, including Marta, who's turned into a monster, the sticky object. And the creature in her finger has turned her into a monster. The monster has infected the whole city. The driver also learns that he won't survive, while thinking that he'll either become a monster or die. If we talk about the girl that we've seen at the start of the film, she was a monster who'd killed a couple. The movie ends here. Like and subscribe this channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.